Hi, I'm Blair. Welcome to A Geezer's Perspective, poorly conceived opinions based on zero research. There's a lot written and said to help old-timers like me learn how to live longer and better. Out of any list of 10 things we are supposed to do, 2 will always be challenge your brain and try new things. I did something recently that I doubt anyone else will want to do that met those 2 challenges. I wrote a poem. I've never written more than a limerick before, but I was inspired and impressed by a couple of poets I know in a library writing group and made a first effort at a serious poem. It's a Shakespearean sonnet, which many of you know better than I'm sure, is a very precise form and difficult. That's why I picked it. It must be 14 lines, generally 3 4-line paragraphs, followed by a 2-line rhyme at the end. And every other line must rhyme. So the first line rhymes with the third line, second with the fourth. Must be written in iambic pentameter, which I figured out means each line must have 10 syllables. So, there once was a man from Nantucket is 1 syllable short and not suitable for a sonnet. Now, if there's anyone still watching, I should tell you that it was like a crossword puzzle or doing a Sudoku. I knew I couldn't write a quality poem. My goal was to simply produce something that met all the technical rules of a sonnet, as I tried to express my gratitude to my wife, who, as I look back, spent most of her remarkable talents supporting and promoting me. It's not a good poem, I know, but in struggling to find words that fit both meaningfully and mechanically, wonderful memories surfaced. Another benefit poets, no doubt, have long known. Here it is. Our love was strong, rare, and never faded. A thought that most who knew us would agree. Yet now awareness has come, belated, bearing truth I should have, but didn't see. With gifts so abundant, they did beseech that success, if ventured, would be assured. Unspoken dreams, bold, still within her reach. But for me, her life dreams would be deferred. Her support never wavered, it's true. But only now that she's gone, it's clear. She did more, much more than I ever knew. Pains me that I cannot thank you, my dear. I never knew, too much ego to see, that her devotion is what made me, me. Wow. Well, I think I got the mechanics right, but it clearly doesn't flow. Paragraph 3 needs a lot of work. But that's it. No big message. Just confirming that I think the experts have got it right. I believe it does add years and quality to those years to seek out new challenges that really give our brain a workout. At least that was my experience. And it's tempting me with a new challenge. Shakespeare, I understand, wrote 154 sonnets. Why don't I try for 155? Shakespeare? Oh yeah, he writes better sonnets than I do, but I've written more. Well, if you find this nonsense of even remote interest, I encourage you to become a subscriber to A Geezer's Perspective. I can't promise you it will get better, but I'm almost certain that it can't get any worse.